going. Record. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Just getting situated here. Today's going to be a fairly short class session because really I just wanted to go over the midterm with everybody. It is going to be available, but I also wanted to make sure that you guys were able to see it. So I probably will ask you later on if you have trouble viewing the midterm. You won't have to do it in the class. You have the whole week to work on it, okay? But yeah, I'm gonna go over the midterm just so you guys can get an idea of what it's about. Also double check that it actually works because we don't wanna have an issue, and if there is, I can fix it. Then I'm also going to go over some general updates and the final assignments. So the first is I wanted to go over some updates, and this is, I guess, just some personal information I'm going to share, but it does affect the class, so that's why I need to say it. I am in the process of switching jobs, which is yay exciting, but also it could potentially affect the way that the rest of the semester is going to work for the class. So just keep in mind that there might be a possibility that I won't have regular live Zoom sessions at this time. I'm working with my current employer to see if I can still continue this, at least till the end of the semester. But if not, what I might end up having, like if anybody has any questions, we could just do like office hours. If anybody has attended those office hours, those are one-on-one meetings with you all to answer any questions, okay? But yeah, just wanted to address that. I will have more information, I believe next week is when I officially start my new position. So I'll update you guys regarding that. But again, these sessions, you don't ever get deducted points if you don't attend a Zoom session. So, oh, sorry, let me go ahead and admit a student. So in regards to your grades, don't worry, like if we don't have these live Zoom sessions, your points, you won't get deducted any points or anything like that. So I just wanted to be that clear. Really from this point on, the rest of the semester is gonna be fairly simple, I think. I was gonna have you guys do like more journals, more little assignments, but because of my new job opportunity, I just think it might be more work on you guys. So I just think it'll be best to kind of simplify it, and really for the remaining of the semester, all I'm gonna have you guys do is one final assignment that I'll go over today, and of course the midterm. So as long as you complete that final assignment in the midterm, then you're essentially going to be done with the class. And then I am going to be reviewing student grades because I know that some students have been missing assignments, or maybe I haven't been adding points. So I will reach out to any student who has a lower grade, and I'll see if I can work with you. The last day I have to submit grades, I believe, is December 22nd. Okay, so from now until then, if you missed an assignment or you know that you turned an assignment in but you didn't get points for it, please contact me. I just want to make sure that you guys get the grade that you guys deserve, right? So yeah, so just wanted, that was like the main thing for this new student that came in. I was mentioning that I'm in the process of switching jobs, so that may affect the way I have the live Zoom meetings. I'll still probably record. So if anything, I'll just record and then I'll put them on Canvas. So if you guys are still interested in watching the video recordings, then I'll still do that. But in regards to have it at like the live Zoom sessions, that might be a problem for the next couple of weeks, okay? So yeah, so just FYI about that. I don't want you guys to switch to a new professor just because I think it'll mess up the whole flow. Plus it's only like, I think 5 weeks of the semester anyway, so yeah. All right, so that's kind of the main thing I wanted to talk about in regards to updates. So the next two items on my list is the midterm. So I did already add it, but I didn't open it up until 2. I'm gonna open it up right now because I want one of you to maybe try it and just to see if it works. But it is over here on the left-hand side if you go to quizzes. Sorry, I couldn't change this to exam. It just gave me the quizzes. So, but if you go to quizzes, you should see that the midterm should pop up. But if you click on it, I do believe it'll show it like this, where it says the quiz is locked until November 9th at 2 p.m. Okay, so if you try to do it right now, it shouldn't let you. But I do believe if I were to switch it, so let me switch this to, let's do, I guess 12:45, right, is when the class starts. Okay. So if any of you want to, if you guys could try to go to the quizzes and see if it now lets you take the quiz. Or at least you don't have to take it. You don't have to, but if it at least it shows this, that would be really helpful for me to make sure that it's working. You're gonna get a total of 2 attempts allowed. Okay, so the way it's gonna work is that out of the 2 times you submit the midterm, whichever is the highest will be your final grade. Okay, it's going to be out of 21 questions possible, and you will have 75 minutes or an hour and 15 minutes, if that makes it easier to understand, to complete the exam, or sorry, the midterm. Okay, if you personally feel like you need more time, then please let me know before you attempt the midterm. Okay, send me a message through Canvas or email me, or even right now. If you personally feel like, oh, an hour and 15 minutes is not enough time, then please let me know now so that I can extend the time, because I just want to make sure people feel comfortable with that. But I also think the 2 attempts could maybe help. Okay. So, so just if you guys, any of you want to double check that it actually shows up of the quizzes, make sure that it's viewable for you guys to take it. If it's not, let me know. I did put a study guide. So let's go to modules. Right here, week 11, midterm, it'll say midterm study guide. Okay, so you can go ahead and click over here where it says midterm. And then the way I did it is I went ahead and separated by the chapter. So these essentially is what we went over in the last couple of weeks. Not everything we went over is going to be on the midterm. So just keep that in mind. But I just wanted to give you at least a guide. You know, I'll be honest, you don't have to use the guide. Most of the stuff is pretty easy to understand, but if you, it's there if you wanted to see it. I also gave you like the answers. Okay, so but you're not going to get all these questions. Again, I kind of took maybe 2 or 3 from each chapter, and then I compiled it into the big midterm. So this could be, I think, helpful if you just want to have it on hand. You know, I'm not there with you. You can have it on the side. That's not a problem. Sorry, I got to check. It does show up. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate it. Okay, so really you're gonna have, I think it's like, I guess we can look at it together. So maybe we can see what to expect. Okay, so it'll be, maybe I should switch it to where you can see it all. Or maybe I'll see if I can do it, but it'll be like this, where you answer a question, you know, true or false, click next. It tells you right here how much each is worth, how many points each is worth. Okay, I do believe I have the first 10 as multiple choice, and then there's going to go ahead into, sorry, the first 10 is, I think, truth and false, and then it'll go to multiple choice like this. And then at the bottom, I am going to have short answers. Okay, so let me start with those because these are worth more. Okay. So from question 17, these are where the short answers are found. They're worth a lot of points. So these, what I'm gonna do is, oh my God, my cheeks are really red. I just realized that. I have the heater on. Okay, so these you won't get automatically graded for. Okay, so when you complete the midterm, you might see a lower grade. Maybe it'll be like 15 out of whatever, or not 15, that's like really low, but maybe you'll get like 90 points out of 135. something like that. Because the multiple choice and the true and false questions, those are going to be automatically graded once you complete the midterm. The short answers, I'm going to go in after you finish and I'm going to review them and then I'll give you those points. Okay, so just don't be alarmed if you see a really low score and you're like, what? I know I did well. It's because I still need to go back in the exam and give you points for the short answers. Okay, those I have to look at. All right, so make sure you read the question thoroughly. It may ask specifically like list 3 strategies. So if you only list 1, you'll get partial credit, you know, those kinds of things. So make sure you list specifically what it's asking you. I've also provided you, I should have probably provided you with the page number. Well, I still have to make you work for something, right? But I went ahead and said, like, if you need help, you can go ahead and look through the chapter and it's going to be found like on section 3, time management strategies. So if you need the help, you can definitely use the book. You can use the study guide. You know, it's okay. The point is for you guys not to memorize this information. It's for you guys to kind of learn it. So you're not going to get deduct points if you use word by word, okay, from the textbook. All right, so just make sure to read those questions thoroughly. All right, something like this: identify 5 characteristics of a successful student. You know, go to section 2.4 of the book and then write it in there. Okay, so you're not gonna upload anything. These are just typing questions. Okay, so I think that'll be hopefully easier for some, you don't have to upload or anything like that. Okay, I do believe I also gave you all an extra credit point, but let me double check. No, I guess I didn't. Sorry. So I guess I didn't give you, I usually do. But it's okay. I mean, I think most of these points are pretty okay. Maybe I'll make this one extra credit just in case, but hopefully that at least gives you an idea. So mostly truth and false, multiple choice, and the last 5 questions are going to be short answer. So just something to expect. And like I said, if you guys want to review a study guide, it'll be found here, midterm study guide. Okay, again, it gives you the answers for the multiple choice and the true and false. Okay, it also gives you idea of what are the short answer questions that I'm going to ask you as well. Okay, so something to help you. Again, you have 2 attempts for this midterm. Out of the highest points possible, that'll be your final score. Okay. And then I went ahead and also put the book in here. So if you want to, you know, have this on the side while you're taking the midterm, that'll be fine as well. Especially when I have you list the strategies and some examples, you could just have the book on the side and start putting those in there. Okay. All right, and then for any student that came in, I did want to let you know, like, if you personally feel like you need extra time, because I'm only giving you an hour, 15 minutes for the midterm. But if any of you think you need more time, please let me know before you take the midterm, okay, so that I can make those changes. This is out of, got a question about how many points. It's out of 135 points possible. Okay, so 135 points possible. You have until Sunday to complete this midterm. Okay, so again, 2 attempts. So from now until then, you have until Sunday, and then 2 attempts possible to submit that. All right, questions about this? Let me know. Cheeks are super red. Okay. All right. Now, the second thing I wanted to go over is the final assignment for the class, which is the campus resource presentation. So I went ahead and already added that under assignments. I just didn't put it under modules. So over here, well, actually, I did get a question, sorry. Is that the only homework we have to do? Yes, for this week, or for in general, sorry, Carlos. For this week, the midterm's the only thing that's due. For your final like assignment for the last one, I guess the last assignment for the class, I think I should say it like that, it's going to be the campus resource presentation. Yeah, of course. Okay, so the campus resource presentation, you can go ahead and click on assignments, and then it'll be the second one listed, I believe. Okay. So for this assignment, all you're gonna do is create a PowerPoint. I'm open if anyone wants to do a video or any other visual, that's fine. You know, I'm open to creativity. So if you don't want to create a PowerPoint, you want to create like a small little film or video or something else, just let me know. But most students just do a PowerPoint because that's usually what most students do. But pretty much you'll create a PowerPoint and you're going to research a campus service, a resource, club, or event. You're not going to present it to the class because since this class doesn't require meetings and not everyone's going to show, so you're not going to present it. You're just going to create the presentation and upload it, and that's how you're going to get points for it. Okay. You can do the presentation with the partner. Okay. So if you by any chance, if any connected with the fellow student in here or would like to partner up with the student, feel free to do so. Okay, that'll be fine. Just make sure that you guys split the work so that not one person's doing the whole thing, right? So if that's a possibility, if you're into doing that. So a campus resource, so you don't need to go to a location for that because obviously, COVID, and I know some students may not feel comfortable going to campus, but you want to go ahead and provide like if the service is on campus or not, if it's a virtual meetings, just general information about the services. And I went ahead and provide you two great examples here. So just in case you're not sure what to present on. This one was from the program Adelante. I blocked out the student names, but you want to include your name, okay? And they talked about like, who's eligible to be part of the program. So what are the requirements to be part of it? What is the process for enrolling? What are the services that the Adelante program provides? Like, they have their own tutor, they help with English and math. What are some benefits? And then location and hours. Okay, this is what I mean. You want to make sure to include that because essentially this is for other students to learn more about the services. So if they want to go seek them, they know where to go, what times, emails, things like that. So I'm not expecting like a very long presentation. I mean, this one's only 6 slides. That's okay. Just make sure to at least have the location, the hours, the contact information, basically, what the program is about, and if there is any requirements you need to be part of the program. Maybe you, like for the scholars program, you need to submit a writing statement before you're able. You to have a 3.0 GPA before you're eligible for it. So those are kind of the main things I'm looking for, okay? If you're wanting to join, if you want to present on a club, talk about what the club is about, maybe like their mission statement, or talk about how many people are in the club, how many times they meet in the semester, and those kinds of ideas. Here's another one from the STEM. Okay. So again, like requirements, like they require students to have orientation, meet with the counselor. What is the process of being part of the STEM program? Okay. And services provided, benefits, and location. Okay. So again, I think it's pretty hopefully not too difficult. A lot of this information you could just find on their website, right? But if you need help with finding information, definitely ask me and I can go ahead and help you with that. But if not, just you could just go to the SMC website and find any of the resources. Okay. I'll go ahead because I don't think I actually put examples here of other resources, but I'll give you a list of some potential campus services that you can present on. So you can present on financial aid, you could do EOP&S, you can do the scholars program. I'm trying to think of other ones, the career service, You know, there's a bunch of services that that SMC offers, so you can definitely present on any of those. And the last one is a campus event. Okay, so this one you could attend an event on SMC, virtual or on campus, and then you just talk about what the event was description, you know, what was it about? Was there a specific sponsor associated with it? Like, was it run by Google, for example? Where was it located, the date of the event, and then what is one thing you learned about the event? And that's pretty much it, okay? So that's really the main, this is again the last final part assignment for the class. I'm not gonna have you guys do anything else. I was going to have you guys do something else, but I think at this point, I think this hopefully everyone can do. And you can even submit this now. So if you guys wanna work on this now, submit it before December 22nd, go for it. Like, you know, the sooner you're done with it, the sooner you can get the grade for it. All right, sorry, I got a chat right here. That's an example of the one we are going to do. Yes, so these are just some examples. Yeah, I'll see if I can find more. Most students do the campus resources. I think that's the one that majority of students choose to present about. So those are the ones that I have most examples for. But again, you can present on a club. If anybody here is part of a club, I think one of the students did the, oh my God, I'm trying to think of the one it was. The one where sustainability, I think, is the one. So if there's a club that you want to present on, that's totally fine. Or again, if there's an event, or like, you know how we have the food pantry, where you go and get food for free, you could definitely present on that. You know, there's a bunch of resources. Yes, and thank you for bringing that up, Sergio. But let me first see, does anybody have questions about the campus resource? Let me go ahead and just make a note that, let me add potential resources you guys can present on. If you're not sure if you can present on it, just send me a message or an email. Just say, oh, you know what, Professor, I'm thinking of presenting on this. Is it okay? Is it not? And if, as long as I approve it, you're fine. Okay. And again, I'm not asking for much. I think as long as you have 5 to 7 slides, that is fine. You know, not too much. Again, you can present with the partner, or not present, but work on it with the partner. Okay. But yeah, so hopefully this one, again, it's due into December 21st, because that's when I need to put final grades in. So I'm giving you, I think hopefully more and enough time. And this will be the last assignment. So hopefully you guys could work on it as soon as possible and submit that, okay? All right, let me know if anybody has questions about this particular final assignment for the class. And then let me also put what you must have on the presentation. So location, benefits, okay. Okay, all right. And then I did get a question about late assignments. So I don't like to have late assignments because I just think that, one, it just makes it difficult for me to grade, because then I have to go back and like think about it, and then it's a whole process. Plus, I don't think it's fair for the students who have submitted assignments on time. But I also understand that online is not the easiest thing to do. So I will go ahead and for any student that came in late, I'm going to be reviewing everyone's grades up to this point. Okay, I'm not going to show it because I'm, you know, you don't want to show everybody's grades. I'm really going to be focusing on the students who are probably like 70% or less in my class, and I will reach out to you and I will work with you to submit any late assignment, okay, which you can. I will allow you to submit any late assignment, but I will deduct points at this point. Because again, I don't think it's fair for the students who have submitted work on time. They, you know, everyone has other responsibilities, but they were still able to submit that. So I will deduct points but I will allow any student to submit any late assignment up to December 21st. Okay, so I know I have a couple of students in here who have lower percentages in my class. So I just wanted to make note that I have been keeping an eye on it, but I've been waiting for you guys to reach out to me. But I think I'm just gonna proactively, might even call you guys, just putting that out there. I'll email you guys and say, hey, so-and-so, I noticed that you have a lower grade in my class. Let's work together to raise it up. I'll work with you to submit any late assignments, but you will get deducted points. Okay, so so yes, I will be allowing late assignments from this point on. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much it. Again, today was going to be a very short meeting. For any new student that came in, I also talked about in the beginning um, that this live Zoom sessions, it might change because I am transitioning to a new job and I can't be using this Zoom anymore. I can't use it anymore, so I have to find a new one. And so just keep in mind that we may not have regular live Zoom sessions anymore, but I will do recordings. That will always be a possibility. I will always be available until the last day, December 21st. I will be available through email as well as through office hours. So if anybody has any questions, please contact me. So even if we don't have these regularly, please contact me so I can work with you. I just want to make sure that at this point, everyone could pass my class, okay? Let me go ahead and let's look at the chats. Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry, Sergio. And I'm so sorry to hear about that. Yeah, it's okay. Again, I'll accept any late assignment. So I'll work with you or any of the students who need to submit late assignments. I'll definitely work with you. I know with the career project, that one was a lot of work. I remember I mentioned that. So I know that one wasn't I know a lot of students didn't do that one because I think it just required a lot. So I'll work with every one of you who are missing that one. Okay, and then yes, Leo, you got a question?
Yeah, I do have a question. So for quote of the day, or is that what it's called, quote of the day?
Mm-hmm.
Um, was it that you said we can like send 5 out of the whole semester?
Yep.
Okay, so can we still send that? I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, thank you for asking. Yes, any extra credit, it'll be due until December 21st. So I may not present it anymore because if we're not having these live Zoom sessions anymore, you won't actually see it, right? Or I'll put it as a recording. But anything you do submit it that it's extra credit, you will get extra credit for. Yes, so for the quote of the days, everyone has a total of 5 for the whole semester. So you guys can still submit those, okay? Let me see if there's any other extra credit that I could mention before that. Let me see here, extra credit. So like this one, I'm gonna probably need to trash. Again, if you guys have met with the career counselor, that counts it. Attend a campus event, meet with the peer mentor, meet with the tutor. Resume, this is worth 25 points as well. So if anybody has a resume and you meet with the career counselor to get the help, then you'll get like 10 extra credit points as well. So yeah, all of these extra credit points, you still have until the 21st to submit. Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, yeah, good question. So yes, William. So right now, I'm not sure. So that's why I'm pre-warning you guys is I'm not going to be meeting my new employer until next week. So I can't give a definite answer if we're not going to be meeting weekly, but I like to just put it as like, hey, we may not. So that's why I'll update you guys is once I know more information. I mean, I did tell them that I'm teaching, but not to give too much context, but it's out of state that I'm going to. So the hours is a little bit different. So that's where I'm trying to figure out. But yeah, if anything, I'll send you all an email. I think at this point, hopefully everybody's been receiving my emails. If you haven't, let me know. But I will update you guys. Once I know more information, I'll send that email saying, hey, we are going to continue with the live Zoom sessions, or hey, actually, we will not. Anything I want to present on, I'll just record and you don't have to come in. Okay, so yeah, sorry, I just found out about this last week, so I'm still trying to figure it out myself. Okay, but like I said, William, really from this point on, the only assignment you need to worry about is the campus resource presentation. That's it. And the midterm, but you know, the midterm campus resource presentation, and that's pretty much it for the class. So as long as you complete those, you could really think about it like, oh, I'm done with the class. So, you know, so just think of it like that. For the rest of the topics, I was going to talk about like stress management. I was going to talk about finance, diversity. Those I could always just record and put it on Canvas if you guys are interested to just learn about that. You know, but yeah, I'll just update you guys once I know more information. Okay. Yeah, sorry, this is just, it's everything's happening very quickly, so I'm just trying to figure everything out. Okay. All right, any other questions? And like I said as well, I mean, I'm still gonna be available through email as well as through office hours. So even if I don't have these live Zoom sessions, I can still meet with you for 30 minutes. I think that that'll be enough. And then we can schedule any time in the week, even the weekends. You know, I just want to make sure that even though we're not going to have these live Zoom sessions, you know, I'm still accessible, which is what I'm trying to do before the semester ends. Okay. Okay, so I think that's it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. So I know the midterm is viewable, campus resource presentation. I'll go ahead and update this today just so that you guys have a better idea of what for sure you want to have on the presentation. And then once I know more information about the live Zoom sessions, I'll send you guys an email regarding that. And of course, I'm going to be reviewing your grades. So for any student who has a lower grade in my class, just expect an email or even a phone number or a phone call, just so that I can work with you. Because it's only 5 weeks, I think, left of the semester. So I just want to make sure nobody's failing my class. Okay. All right, so that's pretty much it for today. Feel free to stick around if you guys have any questions. I can put you in smaller like breakout rooms, and I can jump around if you guys have more one-on-one questions that you don't want any of the other students to know about. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Okay, again, I'll update you guys on any other of information. All right, but you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Let me go ahead and stop recording. All right. Ooh, cheeks. Okay. All right. Bye, Maria. Take care. Okay. Bye, Cynthia. I'm gonna email you because I think I'm not sure if you've been getting my email, so double check on that. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Take care, Cynthia. And then, okay, so let's see. William just wanted to know if I'm still able to finish it. Yes. Uh-huh. William, you definitely can. Do you know if you need help with that? I can definitely take time today to help you, or do you think you got it? Let me know. And then, oh yeah, let me do late assignment. Trying to think, how do I do this? Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to allow multiple late assignments for students who have multiple late assignments. Okay. Yeah, I definitely can. Oh, sorry, my throat. Let me drink some water. And then Carlos, you also need help. Let me know if you need help on anything in specific. Let me pull up. Sorry, let me go ahead and log into Canvas over here. And then William, I'll go ahead and I'll put you both in breakout rooms separately, and then I'll probably jump around to see what questions you guys have and how I can help you. Okay? So let me go ahead and open those. All right. Okay, so I'll go ahead and okay, so William, okay, I see your second question. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you both. I'll go ahead and I'll first jump in with Carlos. So I'll go with Carlos first, and then William, I'll go afterwards. If you guys want to make sure to have maybe your Canvas open and things like that, that could be helpful. I'm going to go ahead and log into Canvas as well. Okay. But I'll meet you guys in just a moment. Okay. So let's see here. Oh my God, it's so hot. All right. Hi, Carlos. How's it going?
Hey, Professor. Also, I think you're still recording, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God, was I never